Hi, welcome. It's LaShonda Herring from the H Zone. So, welcome back, guys, ladies. We've had a break for a little bit and wanted to really kick off this year, starting with something I feel like we all kind of go through. We all kind of deal with at some point in time in our life. So, the topic for tonight is really about your heart's desire. And because right now, when I'm recording it for the first time, it is the beginning of the year. So, wanting you guys to really hone in and tap into your heart's desire so that you can manifest and make this year all the things that you really, really desire it to be. And sometimes what stops us from doing that, I want to spend a bit of time on that part. So what stops us from getting our heart's desires? Now, I think it's real excuses, but really what stops us in our core. For some of us, it's the fact that we may not really be in tune to what our heart's desire is. We've been going day in and day out with a routine, and we haven't stopped and tapped into, well, what is my heart saying? What does my heart really need? For others, it may be that you know what your heart really needs, but you're afraid. You're scared. And so why do we get afraid? Why do we not listen to our heart's desire? Think about that for a moment. Look at it for yourself. And if you don't have everything in your life that you'd like to manifest, or most things in your life that you'd like to manifest, then this question definitely is for you. So what is it that's stopping you from manifesting what's in your heart? Sometimes on the surface, it may look like, well, I'm going to do this thing over here, or I'm going to stay in this job, or I'm going to go do this thing this other person wants me to do because I don't want to hurt their feelings. I don't want to disrupt them. I don't want to make them unhappy, whoever them is. And when we do that as our core reason, because we want people to love us, to like us. Remember, this is about let's get it naked. So we've got to peel away the layers. And when we go deeper into the fact of why we don't manifest and honor our values or live by our values, it could very well be is because the people in our life, we want them to love us. We want them to accept us. And we don't want to do anything to violate that, even not listening to ourselves, so that we can, quote unquote, make somebody else happy. And on the inside, we're not happy. Our heart is longing for something else. Another core reason that people sometimes don't really honor and live and do their own values is because they're afraid. They're afraid of disrupting their life. They're afraid of change. If I do this, what is going to happen? That's the big question. In both of those scenarios, whether it's about somebody else pleasing them and making them happy, or it's about you're afraid of disrupting your life. The ultimate question is, if I do and live by my values and honor my heart's desires with that value, what is going to happen? And the unknown sometimes scares us so much that we push it away, that we don't even look at what we want because it seems too afraid, it seems too big, it seems too scary. So I want you to take some time with that. I'm saying a lot of big things and hitting you all at once, but I want to kind of shake you up this year. I want you to get the things that you desire. And to do that, for some people, it may take some startling realizations. It may take, oh yeah, the fear is stopping me. Oh yeah, I'm doing that because I want that person to love me. And if you're responding and acting because of those things, you're dishonoring you. You're not getting your heart's desire. You're not honoring what you value. And that's a rough thing. Because in your life, you're telling yourself that what you want and what your heart says isn't important. And that's so, I can't stress that enough. That is so not true. What your heart wants and desires is there for a reason. It's not a mistake. It's not a fluke. You're not being too this or too that, or not enough this or not enough that. What's in your heart is for you. It's for you to get, for you to manifest, for you to be happy about and excited about. And when we don't do what's in our heart desire, we feel a lack. There's a longing that happens. So as we begin this new year, I want you to tap into what is it that you long for? What is it that you value? What is it that your heart is really desiring? And as you know, with our normal protocol, we're going to look at it in 3 ways: mind, body, and spirit. How do you get to what is my heart's desire? How do you get to manifesting pieces of that? Living pieces of that? So with the spirit part of that, you know, I love meditation and I love visualization. So I encourage you to sit down, create a visualization where you go to a place that you love, whether it be the beach, whether it be mountains, I don't know, sitting in a meadow under a tree, whatever it is, go there, visualize yourself going there to that space, sitting still in that space and asking the divine, what is my heart's desire? And after you do that and you get your message, because you will get a message, unless you dismiss it and be like, no, that's not it. No, I didn't really hear that. If you listen, you'll get the message. Write that message down. And then sit with that message for a moment and ask yourself, and this goes into the mind piece, what is my fear? What is the worst thing that can happen when it comes to this scenario? When it comes to this heart's desire, what is the worst thing that can happen? And think it through. Play it all the way out to the end. See it, visualize it, feel it a bit, play it all the way out. And then breathe. Because what you might find is it's not as bad as you think. And then I want you to play out the other side. Play out this side if you never do it. If you never, ever get your heart's desire, that voice that's in there that's saying you should do this, if you never do it with this lifetime, play that out. What does your life look like and feel like? Play it all the way to the end, the same way. That's the mental piece. That's the fear. The body part. I want you to make a commitment to go in and think about one thing that your heart's saying, ooh, this would be fun. Might be a little nerve-wracking. I'm not talking about something big. If it's like skydiving and that scares you to death, I'm not talking about that. But something small. If it's like, ooh, I wish I could take a walk in the park. I want you to schedule that on your schedule. I don't care how busy you are, schedule it. If it's just standing outside in the sun every day for 5 minutes, schedule it. But something where you get your body moving to do. I'm not talking about, oh, I got to exercise because I need to be healthy, all that shoulda, woulda, shouldn't on yourself, all that kind of crap. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you do something that makes your heart sing. Something that brings you a little bit of joy that you got to go out and put in a little bit of effort to do. But after you do it, you're going to smile and you're going to feel good. And you're going to feel your heart's going to kind of beat a little bit with a happier kind of what I call a song in it. Because you've done something that honors what you really want. So those are the 3 things I want you to do for yourself this month. As we look at honoring what we really desire, what we really want, And especially as some of you are doing vision boards, you're doing your goals for this year, the things that you want to manifest, do these activities, follow these tips, because this will help you in the manifestation process. This will help you get to where you want to be. This is a piece of it. Next month, we'll go into another piece. But the whole point of this Less Getting Naked series is to go deeper, is for you guys to dig a little bit like, what is it really? What is that thing that I really want that I'm not necessarily saying out loud, but it's deep down inside in my heart and in my soul? And every month we're going to cover a new piece, a new topic, a new take on this. And I'm going to give you my insight on this, and I'm going to give you some things that you can actually do throughout that month to work on that piece. I hope you guys are enjoying 2018. And if you're watching this on the recording and it's not 2018, it's okay. Whenever you're watching it, it's the right time for you to start thinking about and manifesting your heart's desire. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you guys are having a great, great night, and I look forward to seeing you back here next month. Take care. Bye.